Hey YouTube, it's me. This is not going to be a fun video or a happy video or a witchy video or anything like that. I'm smoking a cigarette, by the way, because it's just been one of those fucking days. So if you want happy or witchy or what have you, you should probably skip this one. My dog is flipping his shit. If you're on my Facebook, then you already know that my grandfather fell and broke his hip and his leg. He broke his hip in 4 places. He broke his femur. I don't know the extent of the femur injury. I just know he broke his femur. And goddamn, I look like hell. Sorry, guys. You are officially seeing me at like my almost worst. But anyway, Zeus, Bub, will you please chill? He's tripping out because I was at the hospital for 12 hours today on and off, and I wasn't home, and my boyfriend's been at work since 3:30 this afternoon. I didn't get in the door till like almost 11, and he's tripping. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. He was tearing my bed the fuck up. Anyway, if you're on my Facebook, then you know that Grandpa fell and he got hurt. He cannot remember how he fell. He has no idea how this happened. Grandma was asleep. It was like 3:15 in the morning when it happened. And he had to have surgery to fix his hip and his leg. And I honestly did not think he was going to live through the surgery because, excuse me, in 2011, it was actually the day before Christmas, 2011. Zeus, you need to chill, man. Do not run into my back like that. Anyway, in 2011, he had a major operation. His stomach, his intestine, busted a part of it. And they had to go in, and basically what they did was a bariatric surgery on him to reroute his stomach and all that shit and fix the damage that was done. They found a large tumor in his stomach. It wasn't cancerous or anything, but it was a very serious, very major surgery that required a lot of recovery time and all that. When that happened, I went to Facebook, and I have a lot of different people on my Facebook. I have, I believe I have Muslims on my Facebook. I have a Catholic friar on my Facebook. I have, Christians on my Facebook. I have witches on my Facebook. I have atheists on my Facebook. Like, I have all kinds of people on there. And I took to Facebook and I asked everybody for prayers or good energy or whatever, they do to send positive vibes his way. And I, of course, did spells, and I did everything I could to help the situation. Well, when he came out of all of it and he lived, he was very angry that he lived. And he resented the fact that he lived. And he's been pretty resentful of that for the last 4 years. So I didn't know what to do. Sorry, I hate crying. I'm such an ugly crier. I didn't know what to do when this happened because they said that he might not make it through surgery because he has my mother has a disease called sarcoidosis, where you get tumors, benign tumors in your lymph nodes, but it's, it makes you sick and it makes you feel bad, and it's pretty bad. And Grandpa has always had, or at least my whole life, he has had tumors in his lungs, and he has a tumor behind his heart. Zeus, stop. They were benign, so, there was really nothing to be done about them. Well, his lungs are weak. He's weak because he didn't really fully recover from the surgery he had 4 years ago. He lost a lot of weight. There's times he doesn't eat at all. He's a mess. And so they didn't know, because of the anesthesia, if he was going to live through the surgery. And I went to Facebook and I explained the situation to everybody and I asked for prayers. But I personally I didn't know how to handle it because he doesn't want to live. Sorry. And he has Alzheimer's, and there's times he doesn't know who I am. He always thinks I'm Grandma. And he's told me that there's times he looks at Grandma and he thinks that she's his mom. And there's times I've talked to him on the phone and he had no idea who I was. Him forgetting how he got hurt, he has no idea how it happened at all. He doesn't even remember getting hurt. And it's pretty bad. He'll, steal the truck keys to Grandma's truck, and he'll take off and be gone for hours, and we have to call around to everybody we know to see if he's been at their house. It's pretty bad. And he made it through the surgery okay. And when we were able to see him, he was laying in the bed, and he told us he just wants to die and get it over with. Sorry. And of course my whole family's standing there and they're telling him, you can't. We love you and we need you, and I don't know what to say. Because I do love him and I do need him. And it's not fair to him. I can't even believe I'm gonna upload this. I don't let people see me cry. Damn it, my fucking cigarette went out. Anyway. Oh, no it didn't. Yeah, it did. It's selfish of me to look at him and to know what he's going through and to tell him that he has to live for us because he's so sick. And I know he's scared because a lot of the times he doesn't know what's going on. He'll wake up in the middle of the night and he doesn't know where he is. And like right now at the hospital, there was this fucking bitch nurse, dude, which is really rare. Like, I have a lot of experience with hospitals. And usually the nurses are, the people who do take care of you. It's the doctors I usually have problems with. But man, this nurse, he requires a lot of patience because he does get aggravated. And, like, he can't get out of bed at all right now, of course, because, he just had a major operation on his leg. But, one, he'll go to sleep, wake up, and forget that even happened and wonder why the fuck he's there. Two, all night long, he'll, get up and he'll pace and he moves around and, he doesn't stay still. Even though the shit he does may not always make a whole lot of fucking sense. He's always piddling around with shit, he's always messing around with shit. He's always doing something. And it's driving him nuts that he has to stay in one place and he can't get up at all. And then you add that with the fact that he's going to wake up in the middle of the night and not know what happened and wonder where Grandma is and wonder where, all of us are. He requires a lot of patience. And I explained that to the nurse at the front desk, and she wasn't his nurse. And then I tried to explain that to his nurse. Like, he has Alzheimer's, he gets agitated, he gets mean sometimes. You just have to be patient with him. And man, fucking nurse. And like I said, normally I have no problem with nurses. Normally I respect the shit out of nurses because I generally have good experiences with nurses. I have had much better experiences with nurses than I have doctors. But she just, not one fuck is given by this woman. But, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel. He's the strongest man I've ever known. And to see him laying in a bed as weak as he is. And to hear him say, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know. And I'm bringing this shit to you guys because, I don't know, I think Cheryl's onto something. This is therapy. I'm just emotionally and physically drained. And I gotta go clean the house and do homework so I can go back to the hospital tomorrow. We don't know how long he's gonna be in there, but it'll probably be a long time, and I just don't know how he's gonna handle this. I just don't know. So I decided to bring my my issues to my YouTube people, because I love you guys, and you guys are usually pretty understanding and pretty cool, and you're now my sounding board. Congratulations. You're cheaper than therapy. But hey, if you guys have issues and you make videos, I'll be there for you too, I swear. Alright, well, hopefully I'll get around to making the videos that Paranormal Researcher requested. Sorry, it's a car outside and I got the window open. About dark spirits. I am going to do that at some point. I didn't forget about it. Yeah, and hopefully I'll have happier things to say at some point this week. Sorry I look like a hot mess. Sorry that I cried all over the place. I am a very ugly crier. I apologize for that. Azuzi, you're such a photo bomber. You're a fucking camera whore, is what you are. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. I hope you all have a beautiful week, and I hope you guys remember to smile.